Well, in the week, Liam Rossigna said that Jean-Michael Seri and Dimi Pelkas were potentials for this game, and both have come straight in a side that shows two changes from the 2-0 win against West Brom. Carl Darlow, the goalkeeper, Coyle, Jones, McLaughlin and Elder in a same back four that played that match. Seri partners Simons in the sitting midfield roles. Doherty on the bench because of that. Slater, Tufan and Pelkas the attacking midfield three. And Benjamin Tete, having scored his first goal for Hull City, retains his place up front. He keeps Oscar on the bench with Timothy Latutala, Jacob Greaves, Aliar Saïbanesh, Malcolm Ebue, Greg Doherty and Adama Traore. Played through by the Coventry midfield, but Jones is well placed just on the edge of his penalty area to scoot the ball back to Darlow into Seri's feet, who just lets the ball flick off his left boot to find McLaughlin. Goes up towards Tete, ball's chested well into Slater, who's unmarked near halfway. Now for Elder down the left side, playing to Pelkas. Neat this from Hull City. Pelkas towards the area, delivers across, looking for Tete at the back post. He was sliding all the time. Maybe had to second guess a little bit on the delivery because it was whipped in with pace. Tete at first, I think, was suspecting it was going to be an opportunity to head the ball. It was away from there, it just dropped, and he had to try and stretch his right leg out near the back post, just didn't arrive in time. And Pelkas looking sprightly whenever he gets on the ball. The ball is on his side of the pitch as Darboe tries to get down the left hand side. Aggressive from Callum Elder, but he's left the door open for Darboe as a through ball is played to him into the area. Two waiting in sky blue. Godden takes a shot, then a return by Hamer, and then Godden in a trio of chances. None of them find their way past Darlow. Dives down on the ball from 6 yards out, delivered into a danger zone. Coventry had numbers, and it was just shoot at goal with no mercy. Ball is worked back to McFadzean. McFadzean will play it over to Bidwell. Low ball in, which is swatted away by Alfie Jones. It goes into the Coventry half. That's going to allow Hull City to get all the way out, as Coventry play all the way back towards Ben Wilson. Callum Doyle now trying to play it down the left hand side, floated. Godden will get onto it near the byline. Jones already there waiting to meet him. Back to Bidwell. Bidwell, couple of touches away from Coyle to Hamer in the area. Tufan going in for a challenge at the back post. Darboe cleared away off the line. Scramble in the 6 yard box, and then Darlow dives down on it. Oh, that was a bit close. That was a little too close. 33 minutes gone. Tufan nudged the Dutchman. The ball went through to Darboe, was on target away from Darlow, and Jones just getting in his body in the way. It's set-piece defending time again for the Tigers. Lots of men situated in the 6 yard box. It's delivered with pace and whip. Doyle got a header. He's going to get it back again. He takes a second attempt to head, and then Luke McNally, who's going after his first goal in a Coventry shirt, heads over the top. Well recycled from the Man City loanee to find the man on loan from the table toppers of the Championship, Burnley. Doyle was unmarked on the second header that he had. Darlow stretched high. Hull City just need to be careful as this match wears on, because they're inviting pressure on their doorstep. Ebue though the other way, controls it neatly, sends it through the air to Tufan on this left wing position. Tufan now towards the box. He's going to strike at goal. Simple block by Darboe. Seri, bit of an awkward piece of control, but it was effective. And then McLaughlin finds Elder, who just bursts away from Howley. The ball's gone through to Oscar, off Howley. Oscar in the area! Oscar Estepinian! Loves playing Coventry, and his first chance brings a goal. 13 is unlucky for some, it's unlucky for Coventry. It's Coventry 0, Hull City 1. Brought on for Benji Tete, who netted against West Brom. Fortune in the build-up. Howley's touch went perfectly into the feet of Estepinian. And even though the 3 goals he scored against Coventry last time were all from close range and in clumsy fashion, that one was picturesque from Oscar. Nestles in the top right corner. A goal of the month contender, maybe even a goal of the season contender. But Oscar Estepinian back amongst the goals after a long drought. The noise you can hear coming from the Hull City fans away to my left-hand side. The Coventry fans now trying to equal them as Coventry look to equal the scoreboard with Darboe sprinting down the right. He's caught by Tufan, which brings a free kick in a crossing position. Darboe is not interested in crossing it in. He plonks it down and plays it to Eccles across the midfield now to find Callum Doyle. Callum Doyle from a long way out, not far away. It took a touch on the way through. From 20 yards, Callum Doyle tried to raise Oscar's heroics at the other end. Wilson will play the ball to Luke McNally. Norton Cuffy playing in this right wing position. Darboe dropping in at right back. Hull City win the ball back through Alfie Jones, given away by Coventry, and Seri has slipped a ball through to Abue. What a chance for Hull City. He tries to square it, looking for Syed Manesh. They outnumbered Coventry 3-2, and they should have made it 2. Malcolm Abue, a recipient from the ball from Seri. For the first time in a while, Coventry had the back door open for Hull City to walk through. Darboe from the throw-in to Hamer. Hull City win it back on the defence again. It's now into the feet of Seri. Coyle through the middle, sprinting forward again. Coventry seem to lose their shape. Coyle holding on to it. Tufan getting forward into the area, holds on to it. Coyle, chance to shoot. Oh, just over the top from 20 yards. The chances are coming thick and fast for Hull City. They need to take one. A slide tackle comes in from Abue on that far side, but Coventry moving into the area. Bit of a stumble in the box. Matty Godden takes a swipe. There's enough around him in black and amber shirts. Gyökeres on the ball, stepping to his left-hand side in the area. Jones trying to shut it off. Godden scores! Ben Wilson celebrating the most on the park, but the Coventry fans around me are going wild. When their team was under significant pressure, they have found a way to equalise, but Hull City should have taken chances earlier. 2 or 3 at least. They were big chances for Hull City. And Matty Godden, who loves scoring against Hull City, nets again. Coventry 1, Hull City 1. Gyökeres holding on to it as long as he could. And his strike partner found a little bit of space in the 6-yard box. Jones had shuffled across, took it to the byline, just pulled it back. Hull City still have 2 changes in their pocket. Greaves, Doherty and Traore are the options. Hull City from a free kick they won, try and arrow it wide. But now Coventry are on the move again, and Norton Cuffy with bags of energy puts it into the box. What a chance! And it was a really good strike from Matty Godden as he went in search of a second, but he blasts it over the crossbar. 15 minutes to go. What finish are we going to have here? Abue trying to get back in position as Liam Rosenior just barks at him as he makes his way past. Abue tried to grab a hold of his man as Wilson Esbrand, the Man City loanee, takes it forward up into the final third. 8 back in black and amber shirts. It nearly wasn't enough as a shot came in from afar, from the edge of the penalty area. With those 2,500 fans away to my left-hand side roaring them on, they have not made them jump up and down enough. from the chances they've created, because the ones that they have had have been full. Coyle looking to switch it out to Cybernesh. He's found him perfectly. Up to the final third. Norton Cuffey has to scamper across. Cybernesh going back to the centre and 30 yards out with Slater. A side foot pass to Coyle. Coyle chips it in. Two fans underneath it! Offside's up. Flag is up. I mean, where was the marking from Coventry City? But their blushes are spared. Tufan and Cybernesh both in offside positions. A little glance at the analyst and a nod that he has to accept that Tufan was offside. West Brom 8th, Coventry at the minute are 9th. So they are still, of course, in the hunt coming into this one. They spoke about the preparation being hindered during this week with the snow around the area. They had to cancel training on Thursday, light work yesterday. But the tactical plan at this end of the season is already ingrained, of course, in the players. Coventry get a free kick just inside the Hull City half, which they've been forced to take again because they wanted to get on with it. They eventually do. Wilson Esbrand to the edge of the area again. A shot will come in. It's deflected. Oh, that's wide of the goal. And Eccles this time fancying his chances. So many opportunities for Coventry have come from the edge of the area, and given partial fright